First, we go to Kenya, where 2 of 3 Kenyan television stations shuttered by the government over their coverage of the political opposition resumed partial broadcasting on Monday. NTV resumed broadcasting on its pay-to-view channels, according to its Twitter feed, but its free-to-air channel was still off. KTN News has also resumed on its free-to-air channel, but Citizen TV, which was also shut down last week, remains off air. And now for more on this story, VOA's Daniel Schearf joins us on the phone from Nairobi. Daniel, a very good evening to you.
Good evening.
Can you explain for us why are only 2 of the 3 television stations now back on air? How did that happen?
Well, it happened rather suddenly. There was no real announcement made in terms of the actual broadcasts on the channels. They just suddenly came back on. 2 out of the 3. Again, though, Citizen TV, of course, is still off the air, and we don't know why that is. We're waiting for Kenya's communications authority to explain. Hopefully, they'll have some kind of explanation as to why this channel is still considered some sort of a problem for authorities. Of course, last week there was a court order saying that they needed to restore the broadcasts, and that was ignored. So there's a lot of questions that remain unanswered. There was a protest today here in Nairobi by civil society and rights groups expressing their concerns about a crackdown on independent media as a result of this week-long shutdown.
Daniel, are we headed here for some sort of showdown between the government and the judiciary, given that there's a Kenyan activist who's filing a lawsuit now calling for the arrest of some senior government officials?
Well, certainly it seems like there is a standoff between the authorities. It's not just between the media companies and the authorities, but we're seeing the government agencies ignoring court orders. This is a very serious thing, and it certainly raises a lot of eyebrows and a lot of concerns here in Kenya when you look back at the history of the country and how there have been authoritarian moves in the past by governments. That certainly raises a lot of concerns among people here in Kenya that the country may be backsliding towards some of those past tendencies that did occur, unfortunately. So a lot of concerns. Hopefully we're going to see some answers to a lot of these questions in the coming days. And, of course, it is a good sign. We have to at least underscore that at least 2 of the 3 channels have been restored their broadcast, at least for now. But we do have pending court cases, and so this is going to be a continued fight, a continued standoff, at least for the time being.
Well, some good news there, but also very, very worrying developments. Daniel, thank you very much. We're going to keep a close eye on this story. That's VOA's Daniel Schearf reporting for us from Nairobi.